Up on the on the barrier.
And I'm recording now, so you want to see it and you'll get out on YouTube. Because I seen the blue dot behind me coming towards me, and then I seen somebody going my trail, and I thought that was that guy coming into me.
Turn on your lights there, Stu.
Well, I just turned mine off.
My front auxiliary and roof auxiliaries are off. There we go. And a beacon to go with it. Let's just get rid of all these blue dots by just trolling them with our lights. This is some kind of weird truck merge here.
No, this isn't ATS, this is... what's this? ETS.
View screenshots. Showing this.
So you still can't do over 90 in town. Okay.
That's fair enough.
I got a world. Well, no, I grabbed the World of Trucks one, so now I am limited.
World of Trucks is still limited to 90. Yeah.
And I haven't even picked it up, so yeah, limited for even picking it up. Okay.
Yeah, you're limited once you accept it.
Yeah. So I'm going down to Peter's favorite pickup.
You are?
Yeah.
Where's
What
that?
is it?
Would you go down?
I don't know where
Bastilles, all the way down south of
Sorry, Mound.
south side. That's alright.
I'm just being an asshole.
For what?
Talking over you.
Oh, you didn't talk over me, really.
Right, if you're in Bastille, we may as well drive to the city centre. Or drive to the north exit of France, because if we're going to Britain, we might as well just go to the north exit, which is probably going to be everybody's exit.
The usual meeting point on the
Yeah, the north side of
west
France.
stop. Yeah.
Okay. See you there, David.
I'd finish you. Or I'd follow you. I'm in the middle of eating my dinner if I'm quiet.
Dinner at what? 7 o'clock? Jesus, you ain't me. I just will put food down as soon as I get home.
Which?
I said I'll eat dinner as soon as I get home from work, which is basically about 5 o'clock.
Shit, I forgot to look.
I don't really see the point of eating late because you're going to bed after that and there's no much point in stuffing yourself.
Well, I suppose there's a difference, true.
Well, you're staying up late, aren't you?
I know I might be in bed till 1, 2.
Another 6-7 hours from now.
Yeah.
Which is also different from me. I'll eat now, later, again, and some more.
Well, I've got fairy cakes beside me. I'm going to stuff in my face with them if I'm driving along.
It's a lot easier than trying to eat noodles.
Noodles?
Just automatic, stop changing gears.
Have we decided where to meet?
Yes.
We're meeting. I was following Stu, but I forgot to fill up, so I had to go fill up. So I followed the road.
North of France. You know, like the toll booth there at North of France. We normally meet up here.
Did we all get jobs to the UK? We did.
Yeah, I got one to Sheffield.
Oh yeah, did I tell
Did
you
you
about
get New Mexico, Peter?
Not yet. I haven't been. I couldn't afford it at once, but I will buy it.
When you are buying it, make sure you get it as part of the bundle, not as the.
Yeah,
buy
it's cheaper
itself.
if you get it in the bundle. Even if you have other ones, you get it cheaper.
Even if you don't have the other deal, they're giving you the wheels pack and something else. It's still cheaper than the actual DLC on its own.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's annoying. That bundle I bought, they've discounted it again.
That's your money back. Well, they probably did because it's discounted on Steam now, so
Yeah.
they're in competition with Steam. Because, well, although you didn't get a bad deal though, did you? Because
No. So I got the base game, the New Mexico map, Steering Creations, and something else.
It's probably the same. Is it the same as the one on Steam? I'm turning off. Did you turn off, Stu? Or did we go...
I'm the 16s now, going to the rest stop.
Alright, you're on the A16 up by the rest stop, is it?
Yeah, I passed the toll booth and went to the rest stop.
Alright, that's grand. Just sending me that way too. But yeah, because I don't know what it was, but like I got 30% off of everything on Steam, which isn't a bad bundle anyway.
Nah. I've got all the DLCs except for the Christmas, Halloween, and Valentine's paint jobs.
Yeah, I have the Christmas one. It's the Halloween and Valentine's I don't have. But they weren't part of the pack anyway.
Yeah.
Right, I'm
If
parked
they
up
would
at
have
the
been,
rest
it
stop.
would have been well with 30% off, and like this is the 30% off the main DLC is what made it worth it for me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
Stopping in
saying,
and get fuel.
told you about my car last week, how they thought it was maybe an engine
Yeah.
fault. But it
Did
cost
you
me.
sort it?
I took up to the Puro dealership just up the road from me. It's just like just a 2-minute drive away from my work to get to the Puro dealership from workplace. I dropped it off there on the first Wednesday night, and they called me up on the Thursday. They had went through it with the diagnostics. There's no faults in my engine whatsoever. So basically,
I wouldn't trust them. My mechanic plugs the car in, no doubt. That's grand. I'll take it for a spin. There's those diagnostics will only. So what happened to me was my turbo wasn't kicking in,
yeah,
and there was nothing at all wrong with the turbo. What was wrong with it was a solenoid switch to turn the turbo on and off.
yeah.
But it didn't recognise that the switch didn't recognise it had an issue. So the diagnostics said the car was fine. But when you went down the road, the turbo didn't kick in.
Yeah,
Like mine is diesel, so you have to have the turbo. Like,
yeah. Well,
and
as
it
I
just
said,
didn't kick in. So is the car still giving you the same trouble as it was?
that's all I was just about to say. Like the guy said, we're not going to charge you for it because we don't even know ourselves if it's working or not. So take it away until Monday. I've got it until Monday. Yeah, so I don't need to pay for it until Monday to make sure everything's working.
Alright. And is it still giving you the same trouble it was?
Actually, no. It's been running fine so far, which is quite good. So I'm inclined to believe the guy has actually checked it because he's not even charged me for it and he's let me take it away from it.
I remember having a Punter years ago, and I took it in and I was having trouble with it in that it wouldn't start.
Yeah.
Like you could be there, sometimes you'd go out and it would start first time after the key, other times you'd go out and you could be there for half an hour trying to start it. And I said it to them and they put it in and they checked it and everything was fine. I went in, paid for it, went back outside, they gave me the key, went out to the car,
Yep,
went to
soon you
start.
got there,
Only if in fact the head mechanic was actually there. And he saw me outside trying to start it. I says, that's the issue. What it was I had a cracked head, those cables that go from your into the spark plugs.
Yeah.
H2 leads.
HD leads, that's it. I had a crack in one of them.
Oh geez.
So it was an intermittent depending.
Yeah, well, the guys actually went through all my cables going from the battery to the starter motor and checked all the cables and cleaned it all up, like all the contacts. So hopefully that means it'll start working now, and it is actually working so far. So fingers crossed that was all it was.
The other issue my car gets is I have an airflow sensor, and the airflow sensor never malfunctions according to the diagnostics, but it thinks that the car isn't moving, so it won't give you air and fuel into the system. So basically it goes nowhere. You have no power and you get about 50 mile an hour out of it, that's it.
Okay, 2 seconds, I've got to check my dog.
Let's see. Reflection detail.
Oh, that was lucky. All she was scratching was just her bed.
What was your symptoms with your car, Joe?
like you can put the key in the ignition.
Drivers being on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, well, I put the key in the ignition, turned it, and all you heard was like it turning slowly, like like a drill that's got a low battery. It was turning slowly inside, and I had to get my foot in the accelerator and hold the key in for about 30 seconds for it to just slowly start winding up speed and then go and then just catch. You know, like it just suddenly catches and the car starts.
Yeah,
that could be a starter motor, it could be your battery.
Or a defective cable. On them Peugeots, they like to join the wire from the battery to the alternator to the starter motor, and then brake.
That's the first issue anyway, it's French, so electrics don't work.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the guy went through all the electric flow from the battery to the starter motor.
Yeah, because I had a Citroen's Anti with a 1.9 turbo diesel engine, and it wasn't charging. And the wire that comes from the alternator into the starter motor, which goes straight up to the battery, it was broke there, the terminal was. So it wasn't charging the battery back up. And then apparently it's a common fault on the Peugeots and Citroens.
Yeah.
Well, my battery wasn't uncharged though, as far as I know. But yeah, like I said, you had to go through all the cables from here.
There's a kind of, it could be a few issues, like it could be, if you get a slow starting engine, it's often the alternator on the way out.
Well, like I said, fingers crossed, if it goes wrong, I can just take it back anyway. Because I've not even paid for it yet, so it's no bad.
Yeah, I'll take mine and have the battery checked.
Yeah. Have you ever changed the battery on it, Stu?
No, I've never changed anything in the car.
How long have you got it?
The windscreen watch, that's it.
How long have you had it?
3 years. And I just got a new battery.
Anything after 2 years, batteries can give you trouble.
Well, the battery's 2 months old. Because the battery died 2 months ago and I had to get replaced.
It's not the battery, so...
Unless
that's an issue with an alternator, because with a new battery it would have a certain amount of power in it.
Yeah.
And if it's not charging fully, then it will eventually drain.
Well, I only do like 3 mile journeys to work and back. 3 miles to work.
That's going to kill a battery.
In 2 months though.
Yeah.
Basically, it's Stu, I'd say.
An interior light can kill a battery overnight.
Yeah, I know that because some cunt left my door open and then some guy jumped in, put the hazard lights on and jumped out in the middle of the night. I came back in the morning and the battery was dead, so that's like the third battery I've had to have in the cars since I've been driving.
Well, this is the battery I had on the car when I had the car, and I don't know if she ever changed it. But it was actually cheaper for me to get one from Toyota than it is to get one from auto dealers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you still get kicked off for sitting still?
I would say you'd still get kicked for not moving, yeah.
Yeah, I've just moved to Countermap.
I'm on the way there. I'm almost there. If you guys want to even start moving.
Well, I don't know, is Kev you on as well?
No, I'm on ITS.
Alright. I mean, not good enough for you this week.
No, I've had a bad day at work. I've just been rushed off my feet at work, and
no problem. What about Tornado? Is he just chatting with us or is he joining us?
I'll carry on talking to you while you're playing.
No, I was asking about Tornado because it's a bit at the bottom of the list there. Just wondering if he's just chatting or joining us.
Yeah. And this is fine, Moondog, because I'm eating my dinner here while talking to you and listening.
Well, I'm doing an endurance race in Motorsport Manager, so I'm just chatting.
Okay, no problem. So we're just waiting on Moondog. But I still want my thumbnail, so we're waiting here.
So, yeah, just drive past them. Don't worry about it. It's no problem. Got it.
No!
Yeah, I'll go on to the VTC later and collect all, authorise all the jobs.
Well, mine's
like
just,
I did
Sorry.
like I did last week.
You mean armour doesn't help it?
No, you don't do.
Okay, now that's just creepy.
Somebody's bowl getting scraped with a spoon?
Yeah, that's Stavith's. It would normally be me, but this time it's Stavith.
I thought it was Peter with ice cream.
No, sorry, I'm done. No, I can start recording now. No. That's the wrong button.
I'm driving along, so I now have settings set to like ultra, just the generic ultra, and I'm watching the trees pop out of the mirror in the background, which is something I've not seen before, and it's just they're like disappearing and just weird.
Yeah, it's completely different when you start doing when you have the different settings.
Yeah, but you should at least see them a little bit longer than what I'm seeing stuff disappear in the mirror. But
I think you have. Well, if you only have on the thing, you have to kind of go in and tweak it.
yeah,
In this, fit mirrors is one of those that you have to turn up.
I see a moondog now, 500 metres away.
yeah. Well, that's because I came through the guardrail a little fast. It wasn't up in time.
Alright.
Which truck
Absolutely
MP are
part
y'all
of my
playing?
screen
Because I might want to join you.
Euro
Once this
4.
race is over.
We're on Euro 4.
Oh, I
We
don't know what
decided to
that
go
is.
with one with
The one ATS.
Oh, you're on ATS. Okay. Yeah, I needed the game first.
Alright, no, we're in ETS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're on just no collision server.
Okay. I actually have that, so I might join y'all.
Hello, Armour 6.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are you?
Euro 4 armor.
Yeah, but what town?
The
Paris.
rest stop just on the A16 outside Paris.
I haven't left
Have you
yet.
not left yet?
Nope.
The usual meeting place.
Yeah. But you doesn't play, Kevin. You playing American truck.
Yep.
Moondog.
I need to go to Paris first, so.
This is going to be my thumbnail. Moondog like that.
Are Moondog talking, or?
No, I'm ignoring you.
There's going to be a red
No.
chopper in the sky.
That's
Your
my
mic
first thumbnail.
is
Thank you, Moondog.
Doing nice that way.
That was the perfect thumbnail. That Rex
You,
text
you
thing.
want some
You
Volvo in your truck?
brought a crane for my load, Moondog.
Probably, yeah. I'm bringing the crane to extract Stu from wherever he parks himself.
Is it
You
raining?
better buy a proper Volvo.
Is it raining, Stu?
Is it raining? No. Not for me. I've turned the
Alright.
rain probably down. Because, you know, some
Your
guy...
wipers are on.
Oh, yeah, I just put it on for the effect of it. Just for the hell of it.
Alright. So I'm going to Birmingham. Where's everyone else going to?
Cardiff.
I'm going to Birmingham too.
Stockholm.
Home.
Sorry.
It's home for Peter, so. Oh
that's
my god.
We're a little out of the way for Stockholm, but okay.
So-
Nah.
Birmingham, Cardiff, and
Stockholm.
Well, it has me going when I click on it. It's through Cardiff and then Birmingham. It doesn't matter either way.
well, Cardiff. But well, if we go to, if Steve Peters in Sheffield, Cardiff, Birmingham, then Sheffield would be a better straight line. You know, rather than Birmingham, Cardiff, then
Yeah.
Sheffield.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
thinking Cardiff, Birmingham, Sheffield, right?
Alright, so we're going Cardiff first, so is it?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm out front.
And I have
Mm.
that M4. I have not caught it, so if you want to go through London and catch it, some of us haven't gotten
What
all
did
the
you say
roads.
now?
Alright, you want to go up through Dublin and up Dublin, London.
London,
so the
aye.
M25 and then down
Yeah.
the M4, is it?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
loop around London, but yeah.
And I'm going to the...
Do you need to docks
Sorry.
at Dover or anything like that?
No, I've got all that.
Right.
Are we going to London as well?
Well, just passing by London to give Moondog a
Ah.
road.
I go to Bergman with something, sand, something I think it
And
was.
then Cardiff.
that'll be fine, Armour, Birmingham.
Why am I?
Because Moondog and me are going there.
Cardiff, Birmingham, Sheffield.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the load right now, so.
I don't have to be careful. No, wait.
Yeah, well, I was just waiting for you. There's no point. Just drive through Moondog to the front.
Well, I've got the foot down. It's actually working like this thing's got weight to the thing for a change.
Where are you going, Moondog? Where was it? Birmingham?
Birmingham, yeah. Where did you say you're going, Peter?
Sheffield.
Sheffield. That's huge.
We can still troll you.
Well, can we get in trouble if we drive with no lights on?
I'd say so.
Jesus, what the fuck?
Plenty of
Moondog
lights.
just went through me
Yeah,
and then went
so-
back forward again.
Oh, it really looked fine there.
I'm just trying to see what speed I can get up to. See if I speed on it.
Myself and Moondog are on World Trucks.
Right, okay. Well, I'm at 68, 69, 70. Well, I'm
No.
surpassing the old speed limit anyway.
Alright.
So if I
there
was
is no speed limit.
so if I was in Grand Theft Auto, I'd be shooting at you now for annoying me. Just to let you know.
I'm slowing down to 40 so you lot can catch up.
I'm right behind you. You don't want me to leg into you again.
Yeah, that was funny because I just seen you in front of me and then all of a sudden I was inside your cab and then all of a sudden I was behind you again. Lucky this is no collision server. Now I've got to remember I'm on a actual mouse wheels which are changing my cruise control now. Hello David.
Oh.
This thing is actually having to pull. Did they work some physics?
Maybe.
No. Not that I know. No, because there's been no update. I can't actually see anything now, Stu.
Oh, sorry. I'm at
No, you're
55.
good. That's me, because I'm actually in the trailer, so all I could see was the back of your truck.
Well, good luck that turns then.
Well, that's what I was saying, I've come back a bit. No, Moondog, there's been no update. So it shouldn't. Maybe your game is just responding a bit better.
Hello Roy.
Who knows?
Alright.
We just
Hello,
left Paris, Roy, if you're
Hey.
wanting to jump in.
We're going to Birmingham and then we're going to your guys' place for a party later. Kev invited everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing the, what is it? Empty barrels to keep the beer in. Moondog's got a crane to lift everybody out the pool, and
It's not going to bring in empty barrels, Stu.
well,
Let's
we
at
fill
least
them.
have something, you know.
It's Kevin, it said empty barrels. You don't know what's in them.
I can tell you, you got short-changed, there's nothing at all in there, Stu. I can see it.
That's how
Interesting
they're
way of
empty,
parking your
David.
truck,
I said-
Stu.
Huh? Sorry.
Interesting way of parking your truck.
Oh yes,
Oh,
that's what I was telling David
Um,
there. I had another truck.
we're
100
on
mile now.
we're on the Euro 4 service right today. The non-collision one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
but
good
Still
because
collide with the barriers for the gates, just to let you know, so which
Yeah.
we're coming
Hey,
up.
shit.
Peter!
wrong button, wrong button, wrong button, wrong button.
You can still collide with the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, still collide with bottles, just not people.
Where are you, Peter?
Behind me.
I'm behind you, I think.
No,
Alright,
Yeah.
well, you were, you're coming up there. You were behind me, but
Yeah,
you had dropped back a bit.
yeah, just for safety.
Are you there too, Armour? You are?
Yeah, looking for some.
He doesn't want to collide with you.
Well,
Yeah.
we drive sensibly. We've got the one into each other now, so
I
still drive
trust
sensibly.
nobody.
it's alright.
doesn't
Moondog's
trust
not
the
to
service
scratch your trailer.
I've seen Stu just result of Stu's driving an ATS, so give it plenty of room.
If Stu is in front of me, that's good.
If you've seen the trailer I seen inside that road, that's Moondog's trailer after I hit him last week.
Yeah.
Sorry, Moondog.
Yeah, I've only a small truck as well, so my truck isn't
What, for
fast.
overtaking?
Well, for going for your trailer, your cabin, blocking your view.
You didn't go through the cab.
Did I? Oh, right, okay then. Fair enough.
Engine malfunction. Why do I have an engine malfunction?
I just drove through you. Did I damage you by doing that? That'd be funny.
You see, I think how if the multiplayer team should have it, if they're going to ban somebody, they should have it
Should
so you
be
can
allowed
only
on.
activate. Yeah, that one
You should
server.
be allowed on this server, like.
Yeah.
Because you can troll all you want on this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can actually troll by sitting in somebody's cab and blocking their view.
Yeah.
But
We
otherwise,
had a fella parked right across the gate at the garage when he came in.
yeah.
So I just pulled up beside him, turned on my hazards, my beacons, my full lights, and sat there.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise, and I kind of
between
flipped out.
between him and his windscreen, so he would have been, if he was in truck, he would have been looking
Directly at your lights.
Yeah, it's lucky Dav told me that he was actually, there was no collisions still, because I
Yeah,
forgot.
'cause Stu was like, there's somebody parked across the gate.
Yeah.
I was like, we should just
So-
go through.
Wait, are you taking a train? Yes, you are.
Yeah,
We're
the
taking-
Eurotunnel now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm,
Moondog's going
outside.
into it, literally.
Yeah.
I'm right outside it. That's why I asked.
I'll get there in pieces, but I'll get there.
Yeah, man, dog, you can ask Roy about his J27 now.
What about my G27? It's very nice.
He wants to buy it.
Yeah, he's just having trouble with his G27, trying to get it set
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and I think I've got it, so it's just
Bloody scanning it.
settings. It just seems to be acting funny. It's just getting settings right again.
Right, do you want us to be up here, just at the exit of Eurotunnel, please?
I'm right behind you.
Just coming through the train. Oh.
Hey, me? Is it? I want to see you, Davith and Moondog behind me.
Yeah, I'm right behind Peter.
Oh, right.
You are?
No, I'm inside you.
Nobody's streaming.
Oh, that's the armor suit now.
Yeah.
I'm recording, but I'm not streaming.
Oh, so I'll stop changing
Wait a
gears.
minute, we are in England now, so drive on the
Yeah.
corresponding side. Alright.
See, you didn't hear Stu's explanation as to how we hit a truck at 100 miles an hour, did you, Moondog?
I've not actually heard the explanation yet.
He goes, it was on the wrong side of the road. And I says, was that your perception, or was it actually on the wrong side of the road? And he said, well, I thought I was driving in England.
Oh god.
Not gonna lie, I came back to the game after not playing it for a while. I'd stopped in England and immediately started driving on the right side of the road. I'm like, oh wait, I'm on the wrong side.
Yeah, it is, but like, Stu was doing ATS. So, it was...
Yeah,
And
in
made the
ETS you can be on the right
realization
side sometimes.
Yeah, but rather that in ATS, I live in England.
Yeah, I'm the same. I have, so my truck is set up as the European side.
See, I can get away with
I hate
that.
the English trucks.
I don't drive in real life, so therefore I can drive on either side.
Well,
But
to be honest,
Kevin, you
with you, I
didn't
generally
you
drive
drive
in
on
the middle.
the left side? Didn't you have the same wheel left side in ETS?
Who?
That is also why he doesn't know how to brake for a
Oh,
corner.
Kevin.
Left-hand drive.
Kevin has the English truck, don't you, Kev?
We
No.
are on the wrong side.
No, I have the left-hand drive truck.
What was that,
Who's on,
Moondog?
who's on the wrong side?
You don't know how to drive,
You.
that's why you don't brake for corners.
How am I on the wrong side?
I do brake for corners, I just
Yeah,
brake very late.
we're in the...
Well, to be honest with you, I brake later than Roy, so I'm not going to say it.
Oh god.
Well, see, I was looking for you in my mirrors, waiting for you to come through me, so I couldn't actually see where I was going.
Oh god.
I'm useless at driving on this side of the road.
Yeah, I'm probably the only British truck here. I'm the only person on the right hand side drive.
And I have driven in real life. I just don't drive in real life.
Yeah.
Too bloody expensive.
Although I have driven
Well,
on the wrong side of the road in
My
real
car's
life.
pretty fuel efficient.
The first thing I got told when I got into a car was, "This is not a race. Do not overtake unless I tell you to." Where's the fun in that?
I overtake almost every time.
Yeah, but I was straight onto the main road, so I wasn't in the side streets or anything. It was like 10 minutes of saying, which mirrors you should
hold
be
on.
paying attention to.
Yeah,
and
hello,
blind
big dog.
spots.
That's
You
a brilliant
guys-
place to overtake.
And
Right,
then,
Hold
and
on.
run into the corner.
and then it was like, let's see you do a 3-point turn, and then it was like, okay, you're ready for the main roads. It's like,
Sorry,
already?
Dog, but you want out there.
Yeah. Well,
Day one.
Installed Moondogger.
yeah, I'm stalled, and I've got.
Oh,
Different
you're
stuff.
stuck against the barrier. Come backwards.
Well, it keeps stalling,
No,
and
you
then
can't because the back of your trailer is up against the barrier.
Wrong
Go on,
side.
keep coming back. Yeah, now go tight to the fence go tight to your fence on the right.
Whoa!
That's why I was
on
going
the
slowly,
left.
Armour.
Go straighten up,
Yeah.
straighten your truck up now.
I gotta say, I prefer the heavy ultralights in ITS to the ones in ATS.
That was
Well,
fucking
they're
hilarious.
just different. So.
I just seen Armour's truck
I
bounce.
enjoy both of them.
I found the
They're
jump.
just different driving.
Yeah.
So you look at my left front tire. It's in the air. I'm over the ditch.
Oh yes. A floating wheel. How nice. They got like
Are you
clear a
gonna
foot of space
stop?
there.
just sitting there.
I was waiting for you to get out there, really.
Yeah. Well,
And I bounced up here.
Oh, sorry, David.
Just got a lag spike there, but I think that was my
Wrong
right.
side, Peter.
Yeah, but away from you.
Avoiding you, I'd say. Armour.
I'm trying to get out of this
Seeing
ground.
as Armour decided to go straight through me as I was coming into the corner, coming up under the bridge. It's like, yeah, can't see
It was
it.
a straight line.
Well, I couldn't see the corner, Armour.
It was still a straight line, and Stu was in front of you, one bit left for him, so...
Why are you avoiding each other if you can't actually hit each other?
Well,
Because you drive to the cab and block our view.
For some people, anyway.
Yeah.
They're trying to avoid each other.
we don't have to play Grand Theft Auto in Grand Theft Auto all the time, you know. Sometimes it's, you know, we don't have to resort down to animalistic ways all the time.
Yeah, you can't actually hurt each other, right? But you can't see in front of you when a truck drives straight through you.
Okay.
And you still
Yeah,
hurt yourself on barriers and stuff.
So that means that if we play GTA today, you're not going to blow my car up, Moondog.
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then Roy, you can say,
That's
play
like
GTA.
me saying. That's like me saying, yeah, Newbie Farm's finished.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Same
But you farmers never gonna finish.
I'll have you know, I messed up with my Grand Theft Auto yesterday. Anyways, I didn't play it at all, so I missed out on my.
So, and I got the
Yeah.
100 grand just today, so
Yeah. Well, I
start
missed
again
most of the week
today.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, so just start again today anyway, and then you're back on.
I haven't been doing that for a while. I need to get back into doing it.
You
Like
know,
sometimes, and with once a few of us go on, it's not so bad because if you have to do something to the other player, it's not too bad.
No, because you get money for doing challenges and stuff like that as well.
Like
Yeah.
poor Moondog got mugged at 5.5 grand the other day after he sent a mugger after VP.
Yeah, but I got my money back, so did BP.
Yeah.
I lost.
Well, so
less
did
money
I
than
because
BP.
I got loads of money too.
Yeah.
And how much did it cost you to send the mugger out in the first
Oh,
place?
it's only, is it a grand, I think, or is it
Grand or
grand?
500. Yeah.
Is it a 500 or is it a grand?
One of those two, but if it's in your daily objectives, there's not a whole lot wrong with that because in the end you get 5,000.
Yeah. Well, 25,000 you get for doing 3 of them.
How are you
Yeah.
doing, Armor?
What I'm doing,
Yeah, I can't
Trying
see
to
you
get-
anymore.
trying to get my bottle locked up. And put that thing on the ground.
you've got Cardiff marked as your first destination, haven't you?
Yeah, but
we're going up through London, Stu.
Yeah.
The
but-
M4.
Aye, the M4 in London, but Cardiff is the first
Yeah.
destination.
We're Cardiff
Yeah.
is where we're going first.
Yeah, just in case armour and hadn't picked up yet.
I can still see green dot behind me, so.
I see Peter,
Right.
but I cannot go fast. Cruise control can just go faster than 90.
Well, have you World of Trucks 1?
No.
Alright, cruise control can't. But if you go faster and set it when you're going faster, does it not go faster?
Well, I can set my cruise control up to 100, 200,
I don't know.
300. Yeah, I can up to 300 miles an hour and still keep going with the cruise control.
That's what I'm saying. If it's not limited, you can set it. There is no limit on your cruise control.
Hey, wait. But I have limits on.
Right.
Normal.
Then you have limited, not the server.
Yeah.
I was catching up with everybody, and I drove in 140 kilometers an hour.
Alright, you're not on the World of Truck speed, are you?
No,
Yeah, so you can catch up because I'm doing 50.
I have a load of feathers.
Yeah, I have 55 and I can't go any faster. We're turning off Southampton. Is it Southampton?
Yeah.
That's the M25.
Yes. I was going to say something, but I also didn't want to interrupt you. So.
Southampton. Surely Southampton should be.
Well, it's the
Down near
M25,
the
which is a
port.
bypass for London.
Yeah, but Southampton is beside where you come across on the train.
No, what? That's Dover.
Yeah, but Southampton is along the coast, not up to London and back down again.
Yeah, but I think we're going back a bit.
Yeah, is there an
M3
M3 to go to Southampton up this way?
Well, if you probably follow the loop the M25 around London, you'll probably get to Southampton exit eventually.
Yeah.
We're pulling in for gas,
Right, ho.
Alright.
fuel, diesel, whatever you want to call it today.
Milk.
Burn stuff.
Milk.
Milk.
We'll be green.
There-
Yeah, we'll be
there's
green
ice-
today, and it's unicorn
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah.
Environment.
Yeah, Mountain
There's-
was cookies.
And there's ice cream up in there too. So
I'm stopping here.
Oh yeah, we can all go in and get fuel at the same time. Who needs double and triple?
Ice cream and milk. Yeah.
Brake works.
I was just going to say why am I my
That's
two
good.
tires and my trailer going away, but it was Moondog.
My trailer brake works. Awesome.
Actually, I keep forgetting about my trailer brake.
Toot toot.
Who's gone live?
No, I got an update for one of my games. Did they send me? Oh, I'm on their mailing list. That's why you. Okay.
I turn off my notification on mails on my phone.
I'm going to wait here. for
I
it
get
to
too
finish
many per
fueling.
day.
Astrava got an update.
Same for me, Armor. Turn off.
You know your Rex Tech's
all
on
of
the
the
axle on
things
it.
I don't need.
Say that again.
Moondog's Rex Tex has no axles on it. It's like you go through, as he was passing through me, there was no axles connecting the wheels.
Like your empty trailers, sure.
Yeah. Well, it says empty barrels, so I've got half right, it's empty.
that is true then.
Options. Gameplay. Truck limit.
So there's the thing now as we're on multiplayer. Wonder will we see those random events in multiplayer?
Oh god.
Probably not, because they're car based. They have to plant the cars to make the random events. So we'll
Well,
probably
they're
get-
airplane based as well.
Yeah, well they're random events, so they're not.
but it's still
Mind you-
AI cars that are being placed there.
Yeah, I suppose. And there's no because all the park stuff and that isn't in multiplayer, is it?
No, there's not apart from the garages or whatever in multiplayer. If you turn off AI traffic in the main game though, there's still parked
I'd
cars.
love to have AI traffic in multiplayer.
Yeah, especially with this, no collisions, just drive right through the fuckers.
Well, not so much, but like I'd love to have multiplayer with AI traffic. Maybe less AI traffic, but with some AI
Are we
traffic.
ready to go?
Yeah.
Is that why Stu's laying on the horn?
Yeah.
There, I can do that too. And then I cook the engine and now I gotta restart it. Well, no, I've probably got almost 30% damage on the truck right now.
I think you just jumped. That was faster than 55. That was light speed. You just moved there.
Yeah, because you're like back at Davith and then all of a sudden you're up next to me.
I was just overtaking you. I was just coming up to the cab of your truck, and the next thing I was looking at the back of your trailer.
Oh. Yeah, it's
There
Moondog
must be
physics.
there must be a train going past us.
No.
This is
It's
interesting.
about 30 degrees outside. It could be frozen. So 30 Fahrenheit, which is 3 degrees Celsius, minus 3 Celsius.
It's not that cold.
30 Fahrenheit. Alright, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 'cause 32 is 0. I do know
Yeah.
that much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's 1 4/5 plus 32.
No, I just know 32 is freezing. That's about the only thing I actually know. So
Gameplay.
Celsius to Fahrenheit is times at 1.8 and then add 32. If I remember rightly, or was it 1.6? Yeah, 1.8 sounds about
It's
right.
one of those.
yeah,
Yeah, it's close enough.
If I remember rightly, it's 1.8. I'll just go with that because I can't be arsed guessing.
So, maybe we can go a bit faster.
There you go. Light, horn, and air horn.
I'll have to get this thing for all my drivers so I can fire them all because I keep getting losing half my FPS every time they update.
I don't know where my FPS is right now. It's probably like a lot.
Well, I'm running at 60 because I have it capped at 60, but every time my drivers update, or every time you get an
Get it off
update, it goes down to about 30.
Right, Cardiff.
Oh yeah, we're nearly there, right? Oh no, I still have 100.
30 is my normal level of FPS.
Yeah, well I used to run before on 15 to 20 and managed fine on it.
Well, to be honest with you, Fraps, there's not Fraps, OBS records at 30 frames per second, so as long as I get more than that, you know, I'm not giving
Yeah.
a fuck. As long as I'm not below 30, I'm okay.
And my screen only does 60 anyway, so there's no point in running at whatever.
Yeah, so somewhere between 30 and 60 is the optimal for playing it. It doesn't matter about anything else. And people are always like, oh, I've got to have at least 60 frames per second because I can see the difference.
No.
Wait, where are you
No.
going? Sheffield.
No, Cardiff.
Well said that your I will, Stu, but you have to have
Cardiff.
first place. You have to have 60 in first place.
Well,
to
no,
notice
you can't because if it's over 60, YouTube only displays 30.
Right. Okay, but what I'm saying, like, is if you run a solid 60, you notice a frame drop. Whereas if you have 15, 20, you don't notice that you don't have a good frame rate.
Aye.
We'll put it that way. So if you're used to only having a low frame rate, it's only then when you have it you kind of go, oh yeah, that was.
Wait, are
Yeah,
you
no.
guys going through London?
We
Yeah,
went
through London to
yes.
Cardiff.
We're going up the M4. We're on the M4 at the moment.
Carla. Where's Carla?
Aye.
Company.
What I meant,
Cambridge.
Dav, is the YouTube only displays a certain amount of frames.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there's-
well, that's all YouTube does. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no point going above that because they're not going to see a difference if you're above it, if you know what I mean. Because you could be at
Yeah.
70 frames per second and YouTube only displays 60. You could be at 90 frames per
But
second.
that's
YouTube
what I'm
only
saying.
displays 60.
My monitor only refreshes at 60.
Yeah, so there's
So
No much
there's no
point
point
recording.
in running 300 frames a second.
yeah, so there's no
Like-
Mine is
Not going to do it.
mine is running 144, but my monitors. So I cannot go above that.
Standard computer monitors aren't going to go up over 60, but your TV screens can. But
Yeah.
it's still,
that's
is it really?
going to matter. 'cause
Well,
YouTube
look,
only
you're
You're not,
shows
gonna,
60.
you're not going to see it. Stop and think. How many? That's 140 frames in a second. Your eye's not going to
Yeah.
catch third of them.
Well, it's no that issue.
Theoretically, you can
Moondog.
only see 30.
Yeah.
There's very
it's-
few that
it's-
can see above that.
It really depends on the game. As to obviously games that need more, like first-person shooters or racing, the higher FPS is better.
Yeah.
But on this,
I'm
I mean,
busy used to
20 FPS is good on this.
I'm busy used to playing over 30 FPS, so when I go about underneath, I can see it.
No, I'm about all movies and everything. They're at 30.
Are they 30?
Yeah.
I thought it was 24 they ran.
Because the average person's eyesight can only see anything from 30
Yeah.
FPS. That's why YouTube is 30.
Yeah.
What road are you guys on? M1, M4?
M4 armor.
Then you didn't go through London, because
Yeah, the
We
M25
went
around
south,
London.
we went the M25 South London and then went to the M4.
Not through the middle of London town, just through London.
Oh, we
roads.
went on the Ring Road, which is London, the M25.
The world's biggest car park.
Yeah. Although saying that, I did actually go on it on a Monday morning at about 7 o'clock. It's actually coming down the M4.
You guys think
But
your traffic is
it
bad?
was, there was no
Never
traffic on my
driven,
side. But,
Sorry, Trado.
The Beltway here.
go to
The
Stockholm.
Beltway here is awful. 495 around DC.
Yeah, that I've been close to it. That's not fun either.
I think all places kind of have roads that are like how bad. Like are you stuck there going nowhere for a long time, or what's so bad about it?
It's
Go to Gothenburg, Stockholm. In Gothenburg,
it's-
the traffic is flowing there, but they're so bad to drivers, so
no, it's thick. It's slow at times. It can depend on the day, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
it can
I
be
tell you,
really bad
tell
where
you,
you're sitting in a parking lot.
from-
But yeah,
From,
Yeah, there's
from my
times something
house,
to go on,
from my house to where the kids go to school is about 5 or 6 miles. On a normal morning, it takes about 10 minutes. Add in a bit of rain and a certain time of the day when the local offices close, and it's taking me an hour to do the same route.
yeah.
Do you know, it's... No, I know some places are constantly like that every time there's traffic.
Well, yesterday was doing some running around, you know, and now, granted, the Belden Village area is shoppings and businesses and all that. And I went up through there, and my wife went up through there for a meeting, and I had to remind her, don't go up through the mall because one, it's after 3, it's starting to get busier, it's Friday, and shopping, and it's cold, so everyone's reminded, better go Christmas shopping. So,
Yeah,
one
well, I
of
mean,
those.
Yeah, I don't
Damn.
get that. Like, the shop's shut for one day. Like, wow. I
we
mean,
should go to an off license here when they get told they can't have a drink for the next day.
yeah.
And for the people who don't go to the pub 363 days a year, the 2 days before the 2 days that the pub is closed, they're the ones that are first in line in the off license to get drink.
That makes sense somehow.
Yeah, it's. I know I don't drink, but because I can't get drink tomorrow, I'm going to get drink and get drunk.
Well, I don't drink. Well, it's not I don't drink, I just rarely ever drink. Like, once
I
a
don't
year,
drink.
still a thing.
I don't drink full stop. Just the normal beverages, coffee.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll drink, but only when I'm out. I never drink at home.
No.
I'd have half a can, I'd be
Well-
asleep.
Okay, Mindog, never mind. Yeah, like I said, mine's just like once a year, maybe. If
I don't like the smell of alcohol.
Just don't smell it right.
well, to be honest with you, it's
I don't like the taste either.
the ales and lagers are just taste crap to me. But Windbug, what are you doing? Things like vodka is fine on my tongue. It's just things like ale and lager I just do not like the taste of.
It's the effect.
no one
is
drink
nice.
to alcohol things. We'll drink
You're not old
beer.
enough to drink, are you, Armour? So you haven't got a
Shut
word.
up! I'm old enough.
Yeah,
How
well, if you
old
look
do you
at
have
it,
to be? How old do you have to be in Sweden, Peter?
18.
Oh, yeah, just about old.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's 2 years over us, is it?
Yeah, and you can buy it
No, I'd
20.
say-
No, that's the
20.
same.
Is
Yeah,
it? Oh.
same as us.
And you can buy what at 20 armor?
You can buy alcohol when you're 20.
Alright, so you can drink at 18, but you can't buy
Yeah.
it.
No.
Was it we can do 16?
That doesn't make much sense.
Well, wasn't
Over
there,
here, once you're 18, you can
does-
go and
No.
buy it.
wasn't there on about increasing the minimum age for alcohol here anyway in the UK to
Well, does it
21?
matter? Because honestly,
Supposed to.
No.
there's kids drinking at 14 and 13. Like,
Well, that's
Yeah.
well, yeah, it is. I'm sure over here now they're doing it. You have it there already, I think, Stu, don't you? The minimum price for alcohol.
I don't know. I don't drink much.
So,
only once a year, so I don't get
it's like-
extra prices.
Yeah, so now government is going to get loads of money if you drink and
I like
buy
the,
the expensive stuff.
I like
But that
the,
is like Sweden.
I like the government's policy of we will cut, teenage pregnancy and that they don't want it. So they turn around and say we will do sex education at an earlier age,
Yeah.
which 12. It's like, yeah, that's just going to make them more curious.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing, yeah. Like, do you say to a child, well, this is it, and don't do it? Or do you kind of go, well, if they don't know about it, they won't do it?
Exactly.
Well, see, the problem, they tried that over here, and we actually had worse issues
But
with
that's
sexuality than when we actually told them.
what I'm saying. When you told them, is it?
What? Wait, didn't tell
Well, you
them.
see, if you have a class of 20 kids, and you tell them, well, 10 of them will already know. No, the other 10 will know, but the 10 that didn't know before you told them won't find out until whenever. So you're informing them, and you're going to end up with more trouble.
Yeah, because they'll want to know, and the other ones will be like, "Oh, we already
Yeah.
know, we've done it." So blah 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 blah. They'll be like, "Oh,
I
we're
mean, that's a
lagging
bit
behind."
like putting a wet paint sign on the seat. People will go up and just touch it. Is it wet?
Is it still wet?
That's a real comment there, Dav. Is it wet? Right, okay.
That is. I'm telling you, if you want, I'll tell you, do it someday, Stu. Just get a sheet of paper, right? Wet paint on it. Stick it on something. Stick it on your car.
Dav,
And watch
think about the
people.
subject.
Half the people will touch
Think
the car.
about the
going
subject
by
we're
to see
talking
does
about,
it
and then
have
think about is it wet.
But all right, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Alright, you guys could keep going. I'm getting off
need-
here.
I bet
I'm
you're
going
getting
off
off,
here.
yeah.
I'm going off here as well.
Oh God, this is a dirty joke to start. Sorry.
Yeah, see, maybe you should go out and get drunk, Stu.
I don't have to get drunk.
Well, that's true, actually. Yeah.
I'm good enough without alcohol on me. Moondog, what side of the road do you drive on?
I'm driving on the right side.
Yes, that's the problem.
I didn't see anyone coming the other direction. I was looking at the spectacular sunrise and got
Well, it wouldn't
memorized
matter
by it.
anyway, would it? Because if they come the other way, you just drive through them.
Yeah.
I mean, you're overtaken on a double line anyway, so
Ah, I'm just going to flip my truck anyway. Right, left turn here. Then we come back this way to go to Birmingham. This is Steinbrook, or whatever it's called.
Back in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the way you said it, Dav. If you touch it to see if it's wet, I was just, what?
Alright, yeah. Well, I had said what to touch beforehand.
Yes, well, it's still, my mind just went there.
Yeah.
oh, come on, get over the hill.
Yeah, I would
Thank
push
you.
him one back, but I can't.
Yeah, we can't touch you to give you a push.
Whoa, there was 4 wheels on the ground there, Moondog, instead of 16.
Well, it was the
Um,
correct
it's-
4.
Well, it was the outside 4.
Yeah.
The other 3 rows of tyres were in the air.
I kind of accidentally went up to 70 mile an hour. I forgot that I had no speed limit. Right.
Where are you? Are you just getting roads, Moondog? Because I'm turning behind you.
No, I'm coming up here to see if there's a garage to
Alright.
repair this thing, so it will.
Alright, Jack, it's just the
Yeah, we're in
quarry
s-
I'm actually going to.
We're almost in Swansea, Cardiff anyway.
Yeah, I'm
just-
I'm at the quarry.
Alright, oops. I put mine in marker in town.
Yeah. No, I did say that earlier. I think that I was going to the quarry.
Oh, sorry. I was just
But, no, it's grand.
being an idiot basically, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, it's a dead end anyway, so there's no point in anyone following me.
Right, well, I'm in Cardiff, and there's a repair shop in here, Moondog.
You're not in Cardiff. I can see you. You're right ahead of me.
Well, I can see Cardiff on my map, and I can see the repair shop on my map.
Our Stu runs with his map zoomed out to the last, so he can see Scotland from here.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
Oh, we're in city limits now. Oh, goody.
See, when you're going into the likes of these quarries, you should be able to stop at the gate and pick up a job on the way down. With your
Or have the
trailer,
job point
pick
at
up
the
the
bottom.
trailer.
Like have a job point at the bottom.
I think you should be able to come in and get the stuff as you're coming in.
No, I mean if they had the job point at the bottom, so when you deliver them, you could just drive straight to the job point and pick up the job from there instead of having.
Yeah.
That would still solve your problem if you just.
If I can find.
Oh.
I think I
Alright.
missed where I was delivering it to.
Just wear a pair of mine. So. Oh, did you notice something about the prices of repair and ATS went up? I had to pay
They have?
Yeah, I had to pay 65,000 to get my truck repaired.
Yeah, but have you looked at the percentage, Stu? Yours is probably at 150% now.
No, 100, just 100 dead on.
Because it goes up, the more damage you do, it goes up.
Yeah, and I was at 100 exactly.
But just because if that was in ETS, you'd be paying 100% of what your truck was actually worth.
Yeah,
Because I've paid over 100 grand to get my.
but
truck
ATS,
repaired.
it used to only be like 6
Me.
grand to get it fixed. Well, 2 grand to get it fixed regardless.
Yeah, but that's at the start when you start off with 10%.
So has it always been up to 65%, 100% damage? Sorry,
No, it
6
starts off at 10%. So if you're at 100%, then you're paying 10 times what you started off at.
Yeah, but it's 2 grand at the start, so that'd be 20 grand at the
Oh,
end.
shoot, I was supposed to check. I was supposed to stop to see where I was delivering.
Did you go all the way down to the bottom and then come back
I
up?
thought I was down and I couldn't find the flag, and I was like, and then I just remembered maybe I possibly haven't set this.
Nope, there's a Peter.
I have to check just.
There's a dealership around the corner, Peter, if you want it.
Okay. Just buying a car. Yeah, place.
Just spending your money.
Yeah, why not?
Wish I could.
Alright.
They are heavy.
Right, you guys are waiting for me, but I gotta run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
That's
Well,
right. I have
it's
to
alright.
look over
Don't worry
to
about it.
this first.
I'm trying to get into the city first.
It's daft.
Whoop. Turning here.
Treating Peter to a light show here. Oh, there's a blue dot in town as well. Jared Jolling.
There we have the quarry.
Oh Jesus, he went right through me.
This would be a nice delivery spot, except for the fact I'm coming at it from the wrong angle.
Why the hell did he go all the way around there just to get me? Oh, he's going around in circles, never mind.
He's gone around to troll you. Maybe he's gone away and just has his mouse on.
No, he's
Going around
driving
in
around the block in
circles.
circles, so he can't be. It's not like a roundabout. He's just driving around the block. He must be like waiting for somebody or something like that. Yeah, 'cause he's going round again. He must be just going round and round in circles.
He's bored.
Could be.
So you can get a job from here. Claremont. Oh, I have one going to Liverpool. Anyone going to Liverpool?
Birmingham,
Man-
Sheffield.
London. Plymouth. Grimsby. Southampton.
There's no Moondog anymore. I have assimilated him.
Liverpool is up by Birmingham somewhere, isn't it?
Is this a tree with banana peels on
Birmingham
it?
is there. Was somebody going to Sheffield?
Peter?
Yeah. I am.
Grimsby is just beyond Sheffield. I'll take Grimsby.
Yeah, Liverpool, Manchester are just beyond Sheffield too.
Yeah, but if we go Birmingham, Sheffield, and then Grimsby is over by.
Yeah. And then if you want to go to
where were you
Holland
going?
after
So
that-
you're going Birmingham, Stu, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm Birmingham, Moondog, and Armour Suit, is it?
Where
Yeah.
are you going, Armour? You're going Birmingham as well. And then Peter's going to.
Yeah. Birmingham.
Peter's going to Sheffield.
Sheffield.
So
Right. Yeah.
So I noticed in your Moondog you've got this like oranges and apples on a tray in front of your truck.
Huh?
In the front of your truck there's this like tray thing that has oranges and apples in it. Sliced oranges, sliced apples and things like that in it.
Oh, he has a food thing, is it?
Yeah, it's a pot.
That jerk is on its side here.
Is it?
The one that were driving like a maniac.
Oh yes, look at this. He's on his nose, he's
fell
not on his
over.
side.
Yeah. Trying to get through that barrier.
Are you all still in Cardiff here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stu trolling.
Stu found something.
One more. What the heck?
Yeah, they're not related to each other though. But it's quite odd to see so many people would be down the back ass of nowhere. Or the ass end of nowhere.
Well, it's Cardiff. It's next strangest place to Scotland. Stu.
Oh yeah, it's Welsh.
Where are we going?
I can see that you're on the right side.
Birmingham.
Yeah, we're going to Birmingham. Moondog, me and you, Armour, are going there.
Yeah, I'm shorter than you, Peter.
Yeah.
Are you moving, yeah?
I'm coming to the exit of town.
We're going
Alright,
back.
I have to pick up my load in Cardiff.
Alright, okay, I'll just hang with Cardiff for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Buy a truck like Davis. Oh, there's a Moondog.
Expertly parked in a bus stop.
You did realise it's a truck you're driving, Moondog, not a bus.
Yeah, but just don't tell Peter.
Don't touch the bus stops. They are mine.
We'll give you ice cream.
But you
for
never
here.
pulled into them, Peter, so.
I will scratch you.
Hey, Peter!
Hello.
That one hit.
No, I was almost tipping over.
That one's a little close still. You gotta work on back until you get it just right.
Hello, Peter. You found the
Hello
Moondog.
there.
And your bus
I
stop.
can see you're on the right side.
Look,
I'm
guys,
always on
I'm
the
inside lines.
Hello.
I'm not on the wrong side of the road, Peter. I'm on the right side of the pavement.
And I'm behind Moondog.
look like you're more like in the trailer than behind it.
Nope,
This is dark.
I'm behind.
You can
Oh,
start moving
okay.
there if you want. I'm behind you.
No, I'm still got to eat my spaghetti. How you expect me to shift gears and eat spaghetti?
Well, I won't say anything because I was doing that while we were waiting for you at the start off spot.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Dav, may I ask you? I mean, you've got kids, so have you ever had your kid put pseudo cream through their hair?
Holy.
Had which?
Put pseudo cream through their hair.
Well, when they're small babies, if they get hold of it, yeah.
Yeah, I know it's been because my wee niece done it, and I was wondering if you know any way to get rid of it, to clean it out properly.
Lots of baby bath, baby. It's basically a good bath. That's about it, I think. I don't think
So-
because it's just oily, so you have to.
Peter, trolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
What's
do
up?
any harm to anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just like,
Clippers, Stu, they work.
sorry.
Clippers, they'll never do it again.
Yeah, I guess my niece won't like that very much.
Exactly. They'll never do it again.
Especially really long, curly, pretty, ringlet, red hair. And yeah, you gotta clip it all off.
No, she's
My eldest decided that he'd play with my clippers one day. I was like, yeah, now you've got to go and have it all shaved off. And he was like, started crying, going, nope. I went, well, I ain't paying for it, so I'm going to just get my clippers out and just, it's all gone. And he's not touched the clippers since. He's learned.
That's alright. My two young fellas get their mother clips it with the thing I use for shaving my head.
I almost forgot you were there. Why you been so quiet?
Yeah.
That's because he's
Busy
editing.
Farming.
playing new. No, he's actually playing new I'd say, right?
Yep. Farming.
Peter, Mundo
Yeah,
back here of a slow
that
trailer.
Field 14 is big, right?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Mundo can't accelerate as fast because he's got a heavy trailer, Peter.
Okay.
This is
He doesn't have the Volvo power.
My heavy
He does,
haul
no.
was 29 ton. This thing is 22 ton.
I have
not much
140 tons of feathers.
Well, with the changes that had been made that we've done to seasons, you're
Right.
always going to catch up on the amount of fields that you need. So having one big grass field benefits us.
Yeah.
Helps I put the gear up, doesn't it? Right, Peter, we're catching up now.
I need to get into edit systems
Okay.
because I want to have so I can feed the cows and animals every day, per day, one day.
But you can do that even in the default game.
Yeah, but then you can play with others. I'm
But,
playing on season mods, that's as well. So
I managed to plant all my stuff on my first day today.
You did?
Well, I'm using that
Oh,
the US one that I put up yesterday.
yeah.
So I've planted. I'm on a 3-day season, but I have everything planted.
Hmm.
And I don't know if maybe have you tried doing the ploughing fertilise or well, I suppose it has to be the start off game. But yeah, you don't seem to be able to fertilise the third time. Like when you go from cultivated to ploughed back to cultivated, you can't fertilise on cultivated.
Yeah, no, I haven't got to that stage yet because I'm still doing.
But you won't get that unless you're like that's only a start off thing because the seasons changes the fields to cultivated.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the next year you'll be doing it on
Need fuel, by the way.
you'll be doing it on harvested fields.
Not me.
Yeah.
Not bad for it.
No, I'm good for fuel. I'm just farmers going very slow.
I just
I'm
have
still,
gravity working against me.
I'm,
I had Moondog in front of me, David.
I'm still
Say
trying
that
to.
again?
I had Moondog in front of me, so I cannot go faster.
That's
You
grand,
can,
I
just
slow
drive
down.
through. Sorry, Roy.
It's
But yeah,
okay.
I haven't done anything else with that. Although I did cut down the tree before I finished. To see does that because it's at the moment it's when you start off now the poplars are kind of like an autumn colour as
Yeah.
opposed to being blank.
Mm-hmm.
So I cut the tree down and left
Tree.
it there to see if I go back in now, will it be the bright, vibrant mid-spring colour compared to the other trees?
Now here's a question: can you drive through the tree? Probably not.
No.
No, because all objects in the map are still objects.
Yeah. That'd
It's
be
only
nice.
the other players that aren't.
See, that'd be good if you could just drive through a fucking tree. Annoying the bastards there. You know, look at these trees, they're kind of firm to me.
Some of them is. Whoa! Time to fly. Whee!
Scan your power.
I'm in my 5th year now.
Alright.
Wait till you come to hill.
5th year.
I passed
Oh,
them going
see,
up
yeah.
the hill.
Right, okay. Oh man, he's somewhere else.
Oh
Now.
lord.
And it's up,
Hold on.
Peters.
All I can say is
Well,
sheep farming is boring in seasons.
Well, all you do is feed them and collect wool.
Exactly, that's
and
all you
sell
gotta
your-
do.
And sell your excess sheep. But that's all you do in the base game anyway. They're poor. Like, you don't have to do a whole lot to them,
Yeah.
which is why they're easy to start off, because if you have them, you feed them,
Hello.
and then you just leave them there.
Yeah, you just make more money from them because you're producing wool throughout.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. It's a slower pace, so it's now I'm in my 5th year. I've paid my loan off almost, and I can start
Alright.
buying cows, and then I can work fields.
So what did you do to the seasons?
I haven't done anything, just the norm.
You changed it in next month and stuff like that, didn't you?
I
Oh,
I just made the grass so you can harvest grass 3 times a year, and that the animals reproduce throughout the year apart from winter.
And you changed it to show months instead of
Yeah.
periods.
hmm
Yeah, slow down, man, dogs. We're turning into a sharp corner.
Yeah. It's up around the corner.
Yeah, but it takes longer to slow down with a big trailer like yours. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
You know, I do like that graph for the economy.
Whoa!
The economy graph. But I also don't like it for one other reason. You look at it and you go, oh yeah, I can sell. That's a good time to sell this particular thing, like animals or
Right.
Yeah.
And but then if you've missed that point, you sit there looking at it, going, yeah, I've got to wait another
12
8
months.
months or so. Yeah.
Yeah, but I suppose that's, you know, it's the kind of game that the more experience you have with it, you'll like, you say with the default game, you know what you're doing, what not to do, whatever, but it's just to get used to seasons and to realise, like, if you look at the graphs, there's a fairly straightforward, like, wheat is high at whatever time of the year and low at whatever time of the year.
Bye bye. Bye
So
bye.
once you kind of remember
Bye-bye.
them, you won't miss the sell point.
Like wool tends to
still
be.
kept it,
You know,
some realism of the fact I didn't pull into either of you guys.
And at least if you're looking at that, you can
Yeah,
kind of
but
go, well, I won't buy cows now. I'll buy
This
them
guy
at
was
whatever time.
Peter. He started
Yeah.
going to me.
Like I say, we should use this server more often because this has been one of the fun drives we've had.
Like wool's the best to sell in the first quarter, first 4 days, or first whatever amount of days of the season.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's because unless they give you a big detailed spreadsheet or a written document as to what changes they've made, it's hard to visualize and
Yeah.
know what way it's going to go. But at least with the graph, you can look at it and see, looking at it, what they've done to adjust it.
Yeah, Peter, Jake will try to do this corner at high speed before.
I like the fact that the animals' prices fluctuate.
Yeah, which means you can actually buy and sell them and make a profit.
Yeah.
If you buy them low and sell them high, you can actually sell them. From what I'd read, you can sell them higher than you actually buy them for.
Ooh. And it's the animals
that would make
that
sense.
produce
You
more.
could almost
That's more
buy cows and then like you would simulate selling off your calves.
Yeah,
IBP.
ABP.
Hello.
So
Hello.
yeah, it'll be winter when I come south.
Hello, armor
Lambs.
suits. You sure it would be that speed?
There's grass. I'll send. It's hard to see here.
So I was sitting in your chat there, Farmer Dad, but as usual,
Oh, you
you
are.
weren't
I
paying-
wasn't watching it. Sorry, I was.
you weren't paying any
Well,
attention.
we're on Euro 4 with no collisions.
Oh,
Which
Except
explains that
because
armor suit and Peter up here just
Oh,
drive
the
through
two normal Euro ones had queues getting into them.
mhm.
So there was 50 odd on the American, but we said if we were going to go with that, we may as well try the non-collision,
Yeah.
which has no speed limit. Mind you,
Luckily,
we're all driving world trucks anyway, so.
never have to worry about that again.
Obviously, if I made a nice face, if they do have an issue with you, they should say, well, you have log on only to this server. Can't cause grief on that.
Yeah, but
I
do you
don't-
know how full this server would get then before the people are in bands?
That's true, I suppose.
I don't miss it. Oh,
Hey, no, you two were waiting on Moondog and Daviv catching up.
I'm trying to get up to Peter.
Well, no, I've caught up. Myself and Moondog are fine here driving along. Aren't we,
Right,
Moondog?
well, obviously hammering town then.
We have no one colliding with us.
No.
Good luck.
For one time, it's Peter is the guy is driving nuts.
You know what I miss? Racing.
Racing.
Yeah,
If
we
I
used to- we
got
used
the
to do that.
controls set up, I'd all set for that. I just before I took this to the computer yesterday, when I clicked on anything in Project Cars 2, it kicked me out of the window, threw me out back to the desktop.
then don't click on anything.
Well, that also means you can't click on a race. You can't. There was no steering either.
Well, one of the fixes that they've done now is, was it for Project Cars, where you can now use your mouse and
No,
wheel
that's
together?
Mud Spinner. Or Mud
Was it
Runner.
not Mud Runner?
Mud Runner. Yeah, because remember Frito was having a wicked hassle with. If he could, every time he went to use the wheel was doing the mouse job.
Yeah.
Or the mouse was doing the wheel job or something or other.
Yeah, there was conflicting with one another. Yeah.
And they fixed that thing where you get the error that your map is wrong.
hmm
So, Gold Rush had a big ol' update, right? When they added,
I saw you playing that earlier. Is that you can sell stuff now?
Straight, Peter, straight.
You can sell stuff. You can tab in between vehicles.
You're going the wrong way.
The only thing I mean, I guess one good thing that they fixed was that you can't mine gold anymore.
Bye.
You can.
Yeah.
No,
well, that's a good. That's good. Like,
yeah.
I
I went to.
mean, did they call it Hoffman Simulator?
I loaded it up and I couldn't get in or out of anything, and so I just said, "Well, that's enough of that. I'll try it again." But
Is
Is
it
that you,
just
Peter? Going the wrong
obviously
way?
something went wrong in the update?
yeah, maybe my save game didn't translate. I don't know. I'm tired of restarting though.
And you go left instead of right. Straight.
Turning a bit into like space engineers.
I mean, I got 52 hours in it. You know what I mean? It's not like I haven't given it its fair chance. Just
You might be better off just giving a break and then coming back to it in 6 months' time when it's settled out a bit.
kind of like. So I was watching Mac and Wiz play Empyrean Galactic Survival, which I've had forever, last night, and I'm like, where did they get dinosaurs? And when did that all happen? I'm like, well, that kind of looks interesting again.
Yeah, but see, that's it, because some of the games, they're constantly updating or adding new things.
Interstellar Rift being one of them.
Yeah, that's constantly getting.
Still don't have dinosaurs though.
Where are you from?
Moondog's eating, clearly.
I'm just watching. I'm just watching him. He was nearly hitting the barrier in the middle of the road. Then he shot into the hard shoulder.
So you figure because
Then I assumed you were turning off, and he's not. He decided to keep going the other way.
he'll just eat and let the truck go wherever it wants.
I'm trying to follow. I'm trying to follow him.
Good luck.
Then stop.
Oh. You're gonna go over one of these corners, Moondog.
No, I had two hands on the wheel finally.
Alright, your truck was only 2 wheels on the road.
Well, then it's even. 2 wheels, 2 hands.
Well, I'm just down the road from you, Roy. I'm in Birmingham.
Okay.
Yeah, if I do recall, you said that we were invited to stop in for McDonald's.
Yeah, you have to pick it up
McDonald's.
first, though.
Oh,
Oh.
You guys.
Yeah, but you're paying for it when we get there, aren't you? Yeah.
Huh?
What is that, Roy? What was
Oh,
that?
yeah, two hands on the wheel, Montard.
I didn't dare. I was eating. It was a straight portion.
Truck wasn't going straight.
No,
Oh,
I'm just
what was
dropping
that?
off at Postbed now.
How much longer are you guys gonna do this for?
I have 116 miles and I have the longest one.
Well, I was just curious because if you guys want to race after, I'm in. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I have 116 miles.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 2 people there.
yeah, I can see.
USB
I'm
max.
watching your stream, so I.
Alright.
Well, free
USB
armor, I'm
fan
already
doesn't
here.
work anymore.
Are you turning off there, Moondark? You are?
Yes, I am actually turning off here.
Alright, well, I may as well carry on, sir, because Peter was the one nearest me. He's.
That's freed up a USB, I guess.
What do you got to plug your wheel back in, Roy?
No, it's I had a USB fan, so because I always keep the side open, and the eldest one's turned the friggin' heating up in the house, so my computer was running at 40 degrees within the case itself. It's like, well, I'll turn the fan on just to blow the excess heat out, and no, it's dead. So
Luckily,
Thank
it's
you, Albert.
cold here, so it's 11 degrees here right now. Fahrenheit. So
It's gotten down to 11 there. Wow.
And you were giving out last week that it was too hot.
well,
Why am I
did you listen to me? Did I complain that it was cold? I just said it finally got cold. Oh, I'm perfectly happy with 11 degrees.
so what temperature does it need to be before you'll have snow, roughly?
Oh well, we need some moisture in the air. There isn't.
But at 11, it should, like, if there's any moisture, it'll be snow.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
we
a little
had-
freezing, so yeah.
We had snowflakes here yesterday. Nothing that would accumulate, so
The ground's still warm. That's the thing.
yeah.
Yeah, we've had some ground frost for the last couple of nights, so
Yeah, we had, I think
Oh,
we
I-
had one day during the week we had frost.
We had frost in the windscreens, that's about it.
Yeah, no, according to my weather app now, we're 12 degrees with light rain.
12 degrees, which means it's 44. That's pretty.
Yeah, so,
that's
but see,
pretty mild.
that's the difference. We don't go a whole lot above that in summer.
Must be
3
you're going to it.
degrees.
Like, we don't get anywhere near the fluctuation that you get.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, I mean, it literally went from being 70 to being, 20 in a day and a half. So
today was 6 degrees, tomorrow's 5, and then it's going to drop and then start going back up. So like 10 degrees.
So yeah, so you're
Yeah, so
you're
we're
about
getting
where we are.
we're getting the warm weather now. So we were cold the last few days, and we're getting the warm weather now. So you're getting Monday, I think.
Let me just see what it actually is. Oh, it's supposed to be 33 today. I don't think it's going to get there though.
But that's still 0 degrees.
Well, it's
1
degree above. Yeah, it's 1 degree for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's going to get there now. It's supposed to. Oh, it's going to warm up. It's going to warm up. So Monday it's going to be 40 with some rain, and then it's going to be in the 40s all week. Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, we're in the middle of November nearly.
They say it's going to snow. When is it going to snow? Thanksgiving weekend. So it snowed in Chicago.
Yeah, we had snow an hour ahead of west of us, and we had flakes. So
I think it might have been flaking a little bit the other day, but I couldn't quite tell what it was. But nothing.
Like farm sim, is it?
Yeah, it was sort
It
of.
might be, but it mightn't be.
Well, when you turn on a light, right? Because it was dark, so I turned on a light to look outside, and something was coming down, but I couldn't quite. It looked a little more substantial than rain, but I couldn't quite tell.
Sleet.
So yeah, it could have been a little ice. It didn't stick to the ground, so we won't get sticking snow now till. Well, I mean, I don't know what this thing in Thanksgiving is going to be, but generally we don't get sticking snow till December, the end of December, and then January, February, March. It must rain like crazy over there those 3 months, because that's all our weather comes up comes out of the Atlantic Ocean, comes up the East Coast, dumps 3 feet of snow on us, and then crosses. And by the time it gets over there, it's rain for you guys.
Well, yeah, that lasts then for the next 12 months over here.
It rains every day in Ireland.
Yeah, 364 days a year.
That cannot be true. That cannot be true. Otherwise, Ireland would just be covered in moss.
Well,
believe me, a lot of it is. I don't know what the average rainfall is, or what the average days of rain here.
Well, luckily, I have nothing to do, so I can Google that.
But it is extremely high. It's probably in the 300s anyway, if not high. Like.
Did you quit mine, Doc?
Obviously, somebody else found this. Somebody else.
Yes, because I'm going to try and set up controller for.
He wants to race.
Racing.
Okay. So you live on east part.
South coast.
Yeah. So east. So the average number of wet days ranges from about 150 days a year along the east and southeast coasts to about 225 days a year in parts of the west.
Is that all? Well, I'd be west, southwest, because as in we're on the Atlantic, whereas the east then, which would be like Dublin, we get the rain and they get less rain than what we do.
Does it make sense that all our weather?
Is that all? Only 200? I would have said a lot more than that.
Well, 225 days out of 360. That's a lot.
I would have said, but yeah, no, we do. I mean, in fairness, we do get stages where we go 2 weeks without rain.
Sure.
You do get that. You do get times when you don't get rain. I mean, people still make hay by drying it in the field, so we have to get some dry weather.
I was going to say you do have a couple of days of hay season.
No, we don't. Like you would, you'd get a week, I suppose, in the summer. But we'd often have that you'd have light rain, so I don't know what the definition of a dry day or not rainy day is.
It said more than 1 millimeter or more.
Right, but 1 millimeter. I suppose 1 millimeter isn't a whole lot, really.
No.
But like you'd have kind of a shower, but it might only last for a small bit.
See, you're not so far off. I get 137 days a year of rain.
Yeah.
It's called New England for a reason. It's green for a reason.
Well, that's exactly it. It's green for a reason. Which would explain why when you go to the west coast of Ireland, there's no trees, all stone walls covered in moss.
Moss, because 225 days of rain. See, it says we get average annual snowfall is 44 inches. Yeah, that's not true anymore. Our average, we got 44 inches of snow in 3 days.
But that's average.
Yeah.
You just drove up with me, Peter.
I mean, we get fucking Oregon rates of snow now.
I don't know where.
Whereas I'd say our average is about 44 snowflakes a year.
Yeah, I don't think you even have an average. You don't get substantial snow.
Well, we did we got 3 years of it back in, was it 10, 11, and 12, I think. That was the year that the thing changed, and we got parts of Ireland were 3 months under snow.
Oh yeah, the North Atlantic current, because we got pounded those years too.
And we got pounded, but like that's what I'm saying. Apart from that, I mean, I'm living where I am now for the last 25 years, and we would be lucky to have. I'd say I could count on one hand, apart from those 3 years, less than one hand, how many years we've actually had snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas we got pounded on 2011.
Well, you guys would have been hammered those 3 years as well.
Didn't England not have snow at all for 5 years? Like no snow.
Yeah.
I remember Mike telling me about it. He's like, it didn't snow.
Because I grew up kind of, I suppose, 30, 40 miles from where I am now, but in a higher elevation, and we always got snow that would stay on the ground. Whereas where I am now, I'm only 10 miles from the sea.
Well, see, yeah, obviously.
No snow.
Right, the closer you are to the ocean, it doesn't like down to.
And it was always that way growing up, that we'd come up to the city, and the people in the city would be like, "What do you mean you had snow last week? You couldn't come up." They're like, "Yeah, we didn't go anywhere last week. We were covered in snow." And they're like, "We didn't even get any snow, anything."
the closer you get to the ocean, obviously, the warmer it is. And
Oh, we're
less
2 or 3 degrees warmer than inland.
Hello, Peter.
Hence
So is
why
it just
you get
Peter
so
and me
much
driving now?
Yeah, I guess. Can't see anybody.
They're all just
I didn't have any loads.
Yeah, I just, when Moondog turned off, I carried on because just get this load delivered, otherwise I'll come on next week and the load will still be sitting.
So in the middle of the road.
No, I didn't have any loads, so I didn't carry. Needed to carry on.
Well, unless the Italian DLC comes out during the week, I won't be back on this during the week.
Oh, come on.
Hello,
Hello,
everybody.
Jacob.
Hey, Draco.
How's it going?
Hello.
No, not too bad.
Better than it was last week, anyway.
How can it rain all the way through the summer?
Oh, I'm telling you, I have that mid-American thing, right, and it's on a 3-day season. I have 3 sunny days for spring, 3 wet days for winter, and then I can see 1 autumn day, and that's sun.
Are you running a Welsh module?
Yeah.
That's why.
No, last season it was virtually dry all through the year. Now it's like it's wet all through the year.
It's Welsh weather. You get sunny weather, you get rainy weather.
Isn't that
It
supposed
just
to increase
lasts
the
for
amount
a
of
year
rain?
at a time.
Yeah.
Because that's the one I was running on Newbie Farm originally, and it was just rain. Because that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to increase the amount of rain. Because I guess it rained a lot in Wales.
Because I think the first 3 seasons are kind of predicted, aren't they? And then after that, it's all random.
Just kind of randoms out. Yeah, I think it's just the amount of rain. Because with those modules, it just makes.
Well, there's a set that you kind of, it's down to probability.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, like, even a 1 is a 0.00001 probability will happen at some time.
Yeah. No, it's because last year I didn't need any hay bales. I'd done a lot of hay bales last season, and now I'm just about to use my last hay bale,
and it's going to rain.
And it's raining all year virtually.
The Wales.
Yeah.
But you should get just because it said it's going to rain for the day, you shouldn't be raining for the whole day.
No, I know.
The only thing is though is that your grass. So go out and cut the grass, right? You can't ted it because it won't ted if it's wet, and you certainly can't bale it if it's wet. So
no, you can bale it while it's wet.
Can you bale it as grass bales?
Yeah. What are going to last 10 minutes?
Well, change it, get it double, and change it straight into silage.
Yeah, that's what I did. But
if you need
hay, I don't keep grass bales.
If you need hay, you're kind of screwed because even if it stops raining for 2 hours, it's going to take a day for it to dry.
And with seasons 1.2 now, they've increased how long it takes to dry out.
Of course they have.
Yep.
And that thing with the animals, right, was the fact that now when they reset 1.2, you automatically went to 80%, nothing you did.
Okay.
So it wasn't that you went low, it was the fact that 1.2 sets everything to 80%.
Well, I'm on my 5th year with sheep. I have not gone above 95%.
No, it takes ages to go up. But once
5
it's
years.
up there, it should
5
stay
years.
up there.
Apparently.
12 days per year. 5 years.
It makes me wonder if Realimus got lost in a meadow as a kid, because I've never seen anybody hate grass more than this guy. I mean, this guy hates grass. It makes it impossible. Well, okay. Did they all like, I don't know, did they get touched in a meadow at some point in their lives? Because I've never seen anybody hate grass. But seasons makes it impossible to do anything with grass. If it rains, you got to wait a week.
My stream there.
As soon as I say that, sorry.
Well, no. Where's my stuff?
It just makes it so hard to do anything with grass. It's like, I'm going to do 400 silage bales. No, you're not, because by the time you get to the 200th one, the other 200 are going to be gone.
Looking at their stuff, they're saying that it only does it at midnight.
So those bales I made at NHEC Valley, right, that I was wrapping. Remember, you guys probably don't remember, but like Farmer Klein came on the stream and said, you'd be lucky if by the time you get to the last 4 or 5 rows, you're going to have bales over there. Well, he was right. I probably lost 125 bales.
Yeah, because you're on 5 times, aren't you, on that one?
No, that's a 1 times.
Is it 1
Just
times?
carry on.
Yeah, that's
Peter on back and say.
Oh, because of the size of the fields.
Because of the size of the field, right.
But
So,
because I had read their thing,
could you
and
use,
it said that it was only, it was only at midnight that it changed.
Grass apparently, and I had a little conversation over at PCSG with Farmer Klein about this because I didn't understand it either. Because I said the same thing. I thought it was only midnight, and it's still the same day. Now it's 4 or 5 hours past when I started. He was like,
Right.
grass bales start to deteriorate the second you make them.
So you're better off leaving it on the ground, and if you're going to bale them as grass, you need to basically have a combo or be followed by a wrapper.
You need to go like immediately.
So it's the windrow
had
stays. It's the windrow stays until midnight.
Midnight, and then it disappears unless it
Or
rains.
once you bale it, yeah, because grass bales disappear in 2 days.
Yeah, and they start disappearing almost immediately.
So basically, if you're making grass bales, you have to either have a multi wrapper and baler, or be followed by a wrapper,
or use the go wheel,
or use the go wheel, or TED everything.
Yeah,
because at least when it's dry, it'll sit there for a while, which is what I'm going to do now. Every time I do anything in seasons, I'm doing it on Upton right now. I'm TEDing everything, which I don't normally do.
Yeah.
I don't normally TED silage. Now I know they do it in real life, but I don't normally do it. Well, guess what?
I could always have.
Does seasons allow you to make haylage? It does.
Yeah, I can wrap I could still wrap
Or it doesn't do what bale extension done and allowed you to wrap hay bales as hay bales.
Yeah, you can wrap them as hay bales. You just can't make haylage out of them.
You can't.
That's what I'm saying.
No, they just remain as grass or hay bales. They don't turn.
So I'm going to TED. So I've TEDed all this grass. I want to
become.
It's all just going to be wrapped hay bales.
Yeah.
Oh, for Christ's sakes! So you can't. You got a 20-acre or 30-acre meadow. You can't get through it fast enough to make it into silage, because it'll all go off by the time you get to the last row, and you can't TED it, which is what you do in real life with silage anyway, and then bale it up and turn it in.
Does the base game make it turn into haylage?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
If you wrap a hay bale, it turns into silage.
Okay, so seasons disables that. Maybe there's an option somewhere to change that. That'll be something to look into.
Oh, seasons suck it. The only thing I really enjoy doing, as everybody knows, the thing I really enjoy doing is grass, and it makes it impossible to do.
Yeah, I'll look in there. I'll look in there files and see.
So from now on, seasons ready maps have no grass on
them. Yeah, but then you can't do animals unless you're going to buy the bales in, which will cost you a fortune.
Right, but apparently,
especially silage bales.
But you can't buy grass bales. Yeah, so then you'll have to make pit silage.
Unless you do what Fredo's doing and turning wood chips into silage.
I guess the ultimate solution to get through it quick is to go through, have course, and hope to God Courseplay does it. Just go through, cut it all. Courseplay come behind it, rake it up, and then have a forage harvester behind it and lift it, put it all into the.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it the windrow? Do the windrows disappear, or is it just the bales?
No, the windrows stay till midnight, but they only stay.
Right, well then you just have to do it on a 1:1 and not have it fucking 5 times speed when you're doing grass. And but then don't bale it until you're ready to wrap it.
Of course, you can throw hay straight into the silage camp, can't you? It doesn't have to be straight grass, it can be hay as well.
Can you make pit silage from hay?
I'm sure you can.
I don't know, I've never done it.
Neither have I.
I don't know for sure. I've only ever
can't see why not.
Chaff or grass, depending on what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't think hay goes in.
But wasn't that the whole point of 17? Was that you could make haylage? You can wrap a hay bale and it becomes silage.
But you could do that in 15 as well. By default, if you wrapped a hay bale, it became silage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bale extension stopped that.
Oh well, there you go. Since I've always
no. By default, if you wrapped. Because you couldn't
in
wrap
because
well, in 15 you couldn't bale a grass bale.
Right, without a mod. Well, they did fix that though. They did fix that.
Did they fix it?
Yeah. That became part of the default game, but by that point everybody already had.
Right, because at the start there was an add grass to bale or mod.
Right. Yeah.
And you had to make hay to make silage.
Right. Because you couldn't bale grass. Yeah.
You had to bale it as hay and then turn it into silage.
Yeah, see, I don't think I ever messed with it because by that point I was already into mods and the whole thing, so I wouldn't know. But
yes, you can. Dry grass windrow you can throw into the clamp.
All right. Okay. So
dry grass and chaff.
Right, so you can TED it but then you have to pick it up with a fire dragon or a lifter and.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to wrap it because you would
and,
wrap
and
it
then
hay.
put it into the.
The new Lily that come out yesterday.
Yeah, I have it. The little one. The little one's nice. It's perfect. The perfect size for a medium-sized
And
farm.
here's the thing: it's more realistic as well. Come out today.
Are you
It's more
talking?
realistic.
Oh, are you talking about the forage wagon or the actual little forage?
lifter.
Oh,
The
I don't
lifter.
have. I have those. I haven't used them yet. Somebody MR'd them already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Now
Because I kind of
looking-
need that for Upton. I may actually use that for Upton because it's a little big, but
if we talk, I'm gonna link them because I'm not sure. Okay, the same thing.
well, there's a whole bunch of Lely stuff came out. All the little foragers, and then the forage wagons, which is the Tigo 65D came out, which is the perfect size for a medium-sized farm because the 100 is too big.
Talking about this thing that Jesper was on about that much.
Yeah, those ones. See, the only thing because I want one that actually cuts the grass and turns it into silage, not one that just lifts the grass.
But is
That's
that something that actually happens?
But in 13, and they had bad Converse in 15. They did. That was they're not. They don't use them anymore. But back in the day, that's what they used for making silage. You get straight cut grass into silage.
Yeah, the kid in 13.
The kids. Yeah, those.
Well, how hard would it be to add a mower function to that then? Mower specialization to that. Can't be ours.
What did you say? No worries. I continued and left of my. I have left now.
What is the difference with the Lily Tiger, the new Portfolgens?
Nothing to think about.
Instead of just being the 100D, you get the 65D, the smaller one now. The one that doesn't swing out quite so far when you try to take a corner because the axles are further back.
Okay, because it look exactly the same.
Yeah, they look the same.
And that one is that one is more realistic as well.
Yeah, dynamic hoses, I think, which is nice because actually all my tractors have dynamic hoses. I just don't have any equipment that has it at the moment, and I can't be ours to put it on. So yeah, and I haven't been over to the MR data bank in a couple of days. So
yeah,
Not a convertible lizard, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. Yeah. Too bad I just.
But that is not the mod.
But a pin. Now the only thing about this.
No, it's what's not a mod.
A convertible.
Well, it's DLC.
It's DLC, yeah. It'll be part of the Platinum expansion. The only thing about this Lely thing is, I wish it had the hitch.
It has in the more realistic one. Yeah, it has.
A hitch where?
So you can run a wagon behind it?
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
It does, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't used it yet. Just looking at the screenshots, I don't see anything.
No, it does, because it's mad, because when you hook up to it, it slowly lifts off the ground now. Does that mean when you hook up a trailer, it'll drop and pick up again? But it doesn't.
Oh, that would be.
Or when you load it first, it slowly goes up.
Yeah. Oh, and
the way those hitches should work, that they drop and you pick up the trailer.
Right.
Yeah, he added something in the in to fix that thing version.
I have to go, guys. I have to get some sleep for tomorrow.
I
might be on tomorrow. I'm not really sure. So you have a nice day, everybody.
You too.
Yeah, talk to you, Peter.
Yeah. Bye.
So, yeah.
You see that Kyosho, which I doubt it's actually him, has released yet again the Beast. This thing, I mean, damn.
Which thing?
The Beast, the Big X, the big forager.
Oh, is that the one on Mod Hub, is it?
Yeah.
The Crone pack.
Alright, you leave us to take it easy, man.
Oh, you're recording.
See ya.
Oh, sorry. We're talking through your recording. I didn't realize. Talking about farm sim stuff through the.
Oh, it's good.